Welcome back to Kung Fu Maintenance, where I show you how to make the most likely repairs you'll need to make in your lifetime. If you'd like to get the latest videos, subscribe and then hit the little bell icon right at the subscribe button, and it'll notify you of any new videos when they're released for you.
Got a keyboard not improperly on this Toshiba laptop computer, the L15. So there's no videos on how to replace the keyboards for these yet, so we're going to fix that by adding a video. I've actually never done this, so please be patient with me, as I'm not an expert on this, just kind of showing you, sharing the process with you. Temporarily, we've been using a plug-in keyboard, USB keyboard, and that's, got by temporarily, but it's time to address this. This one actually, most keyboards, it separates the keyboard on a lot of the Toshibas. This particular one, the keyboard and the mouse pad is all in one, so let's jump right in. It's a good idea to wear an anti-static device, or to basically ground yourself before working on it. Touch something metal to discharge any static electricity that builds up on your body before working on it. Obviously, we're going to unplug it, and then we're going to remove the battery. I'll try to show you what it's doing first, to try to go into something and show you for one, the mouse pad doesn't track very well, and then if we try to go into search, you see that only the keys, not all the keys register. So here's like U, it's not working, and definitely a couple other keys. Let's see, some of them work and some of them don't, but it's kind of randomly annoying. See, U is not working, and the only fix for this is replacing the whole keyboard. O is not working, I is not working, U, I, O. Wow, it seems to have a thing about vowels. Let's see, A works, so, and E does not work, so E, I, O, U. It doesn't work. Seems like it doesn't like vowels. That's kind of funny. Alright, at least you could use A. Okay, so I need to eject the USB drive first, and then also we've got the cordless thing for the keyboard, which we'll go ahead and pull out. And that's that. So we've ejected it, and we're ready. Okay, so we're ready to work on this and look at our new keyboard. It's a good idea to discharge any static electricity. Touching something metal, often you'll get a shock, and because when you walk on carpet, sometimes you'll build up current. So I made sure to discharge myself before working on this, and just going to examine the new keyboard. Now this one again is much different than other keyboards in that it's all one piece, and you can pretty much see all the different screw holes where the screws go in. So we definitely need to remove some screws, and lining it up, it looks like it's going to be all the screws here that line up with the taller screw ports here. So we need to remove those before getting started here. Okay, so here goes. Jump right in, get it done. Okay, so here goes. Jump right in, get it done. Oftentimes the screws are different screw ports, so you kind of want to note which screws go where if they're different sizes. So it's important and critical that the different sizes go into the same places. So, and I should say, don't try this at home based on anything here. This is just the disclaimer. First things first, we need to remove the battery. This one's battery is in a different place. Let's see. I noticed that the keyboard is actually still turned on, so if we didn't power it off, and we need to remove the battery. I'm just going to do a hard power off. There we go. Just by holding the button down for a significant amount of time. This one, I actually do not see the battery. Most traditional ones have a battery point to pull out. This one, again, a little different on this is the Toshiba L15W b1302. So let's just jump right in. And again, you want to set like screws together. And if you find any screws that are different, you're going to note where they go.
so that nothing gets lost here, because it's easy to happen. So I'm just going to kind of bring these out at each place that they go. Again, just peeking around for the battery on this one. I do not see it separated, so it's a good idea to do this in a well-lit spot and in a place with enough room to do what you need to do. One stubborn one right there. My screwdriver tip is magnetized, so it's definitely helping quite a bit. This one doesn't want to grab and start. Use the big screwdriver instead. Okay. Get it started. This one's in the center. There we go. Okay, I'll put this in the center up top there. So that's everything. That's all of our screws. Okay. So now peek inside. And I'm going to look at the new one. So this goes this way. And just looking and seeing if there's any kind of clips that clip in on the side. It doesn't appear so. So now I've got a flat screwdriver and you need to separate the two halves of the screen of the keyboard and the screen. Just gently lift and twist. Again, looking, don't see any clips there. Don't see any clips there. Simply prying right here at the back. Okay, gently lifting up. Okay, now the back is off. And awfully strange. Okay. So this one is just totally like a total rebuild. It's a little daunting at this point. It looks like and whoever did this one put the deal right above there. Okay, so there's that. Yeah, this is a little more intense than I had planned for. Here's our battery. Just got some sticky stuff there and clips from the board here. It looks like we're going to have to replace all the board components, and it looks like it's got new stickies on the, you remove the tape on this one. And add everything in for total transfer. Yeah, that's a crazy one. Okay, let's put that back in. We've got our speakers. Okay, I'm gonna have to regroup on all my screws. All these screws are the same, so I'm gonna bring all these screws together so that I don't lose anything, because this has gotten a bit more intense. Okay. So these are all the back screws. Getting those all set up by themselves, as those are equal. Okay. And we basically have to transfer the whole screen to the new board. This little part came out of somewhere. Oh, I see. It's a little deal right here. Screw on the back deal. That's not good. Alright. Wow, they were not kind on this unit. Not kind at all. And that, my friends, is why there has not been a video done on this keyboard yet. Is because it's a crazy one. Battery. Okay. And you know what this thing makes me wonder is if what if it just got a poor connection on the keyboard connection right here? Like, what if all we had to do was disconnect this and then reset it? I mean, that sounds silly, but
stranger things have happened. It's weird how we had only lost the valves. So I'm going to disconnect. I flipped the little connection up. Going to kind of clean these off just with my finger. And going to reinsert and then retry our keyboard at this point. We know which thing stopped working. So there we go. I've clipped it back in. And pull it. Okay. And now we'll see how it goes from there. So let's fire it back up. I know that's silly, but yeah, I can hope, right? Okay, so I'm going to power it on. It's firing back on. And it was our valves UIOP that weren't working. So I'm going to see if we get any register on that. Come on, buddy. It's just taking its time to... So it makes me wonder if just one of the lines had gotten a poor connection because it was a certain number of the keys. So I figure I'll try that first, you know. Let's go with the least invasive first, you know. Least intrusive, least invasive, least costly. You know, I'm troubleshooting. Trying the easy stuff. Otherwise, this is a full-on rebuild, so it's going to be kind of interesting. Okay, here we go. Come on, buddy. The screen is pretty dirty here. It's a touch screen too, so come on, buddy. Taking its sweet time. Here's our mouse. Here's our screen coming up. Okay. So all we need is something to enter text on. There we go. Okay. So we'll try our U. No U. I, O, nothing. Oh, none of the pins work. D, I, F, none of the keyboard works at all. Oh, there it goes. Maybe it just took a while. Okay, numbers work, but the keyboard's not working at all. Okay, that's pretty crazy. Okay. Okay, let me regroup. Okay, this one is still weird. It won't let me enter all the numbers. So 2 and 1 is not working. No, A is working. U is still not working. But you can see U is not working, 1 is not working, 2 is not working. It's still making me think that it's on that you know, could just be a bad keyword. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and either reset it or try unplugging the keyboard again and go on that route. It's kind of crazy here. Probably should turn it off. Okay, I detached the keyboard. That's detached.
reset the keyboard. Okay. Reset. Tracking. Still, those do not work. Okay. So we're going to power off, holding the power button down. Okay, there it is. And we're off. So we need to replace the entire deal. Speakers are included in the new one, so it looks like it came with the speakers. Let's see, it did not come with this little control, the whole battery assembly. It's going to be this assembly, the hinge assembly. Okay. So it's going to be a wild ride. Okay. I need a Phillips. Hopefully this is coming through good on video, because okay. There's those. Okay. What I need to know is how that hinge goes in. Hinge pin. Looks like it just comes out. Okay. So that's that. So we've got that on both sides. And I'm just going to touch something metal to discharge any static. They do make anti-static wristbands and stuff. I don't have one, so okay. So we can kind of tell from our board here what's going to be where. Looks like our speaker pin is here, so we're going to need to pull this out. So our new one has its own speaker pin, comes with it. So there's the speaker pin. Okay. Has a little deal here and a little deal here. So very tiny screw here for the deal. Okay. And again, we're going to want to match those things up. It's crazy. Okay, so here we go. Getting all our screws. This is a little shorter screw right here, so we're going to keep those separate. Same here, separate. Probably everything from this point out is going to be those little shorter ones. So we just need to remember where they go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and some of this can be helped by the board itself, because we can see on the new one where they're at. So that'll help. Okay.
looks like 2 more here on the far side here. Get a bit more torque with the larger screwdriver. Shh. That one, that one, and now I know why no one has done a video on this one yet, because it's crazy. Okay, we've got another one here. My magnet doesn't want to catch that one. It's stubborn. Okay. So there's that. Looking at the hard drive right here. Looks like it's all connected in one piece. Probably a good idea at this point to disconnect the battery. So pull this and then move the battery out of its socket right here. There we go. Okay, battery's removed. Okay, you can see these soft pads here. Wow. This deal here, that's all connected. At this point, I'm going to start to lift it up. I'm going to make sure everything is free. Looks like the hard drive pops right into here. Okay. It looks like it just seats into the existing deal. Yep. See it right there. Oh, I still need to get this screw. Just being stubborn. There we go. Good, good, good. Okay, move these little screws with those. Those are all the smaller set screws. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 of those. Okay. So now we'll need to disconnect our keyboard. Again, we're going to flip up this little deal right there. That disconnects the keyboard. And I do believe everything now is disconnected. We're going to need to disconnect the screen, which is going to be these smaller cables. So it's got a little, actually this is all part of it, but this flips up right here, so you got a little soft cover here.
this all stays connected. Okay. Oop. What else? What else? What else? Right here, under this one, we've got a connector here. So we need to pull up this tape, and we've got to disconnect. Looks like the mouse pad. Oh, okay. It's got a little deal that you lift up as well. Flip up the deal. Gotta be real careful on all this stuff. Okay, there's that one. And then it looks like this gets replaced to the new deal, so we've got to pull all this up off the sticky tape. Okay, this part's ready. Oops, it connects here as well. This looks like it's all part of the same deal. So we've got to flip this little deal up, this little hatch up. There we go. And disconnect that. Okay. So now this one is ready to transfer over to our deal. Okay, so we got it. Transferring over now. Reset to the board now. There's two screws that, two of the small screws here that go in there. Whew. No pressure, right? There's that one. This is like a whole computer rebuild right here. Okay, and there's that one. Okay. Now we're gonna connect this one here under the deal. And put that in place. Oops. There we go. And the other one once we get it transferred over. Okay, now is we're going to see if there's anything else that's holding our keyboard back. I believe that we'll be disconnecting this one. I don't know about this one's all part of the board here. This one's part of this board, so that's, we can separate this part and do this part separate if we take this piece of tape off. Okay, and we lift the little deal there and separate that there. Okay, there's this one. I disconnected our hard drive. Oop. We got a screw down in here. I don't know how that happened. Okay. But it's a good thing we got it out of there, right? Alright, so we'll need two of the shorter screws. It's rebuild a computer day with Kung Fu Maintenance. Okay. This one, I'm not sure.
I think that this was one of these smaller screws. We're about to find out. Nope. So I'm going to pull that back out. It looks like that is not correct. So I'm going to leave that one out for now. We'll see if actually it looks like, need to remember that little piece. It looks like this one, the case screw, lines up there maybe? No, it does not. So that will need to get a separate screw, but this screw is too short, which suggests that maybe that longer screw that we saw sitting in the slot there actually belongs in here. So here's the longer screw. Yeah, and that fit just right without forcing it or anything. Just nice and easy. Okay, so now we've got our hard drive, which is disconnected and separate from, and I don't know if it clips in or, let's see, go under the clips a little bit. Okay, I don't know why my camera just beeped. Hopefully I didn't lose the information. Okay, so my main tricky part is right here, through these board connections. I can see that this one disconnects here, and I'm pretty sure that we're going to separate that and pull that out. And right here, gonna have to pull that out. Oh, it's just definitely not the easiest camera, or not the easiest keyboard to replace. So let's see under here. Okay, pulled that out. And then this deal, I think, is a protective. Oh gosh. There we go. Okay. Pulled that all out. Okay. That's the whole board so far. And I think this whole socket is going to come out of here. Ooh, shoot. Okay. Okay. Just a bit scary here. As I said before, I've not done this, so don't be too hard on me. And anybody touching this, you're definitely doing this at your own risk, right? Whee, come on, buddy. There we go. There's that. This one is going to need to be disconnected. That one's tricky. How does that one disconnect? No, it just pulls right out. Okay, good. Okay, next is this one. That pulls right out. Okay, and then these two. Somehow I think this whole thing pulls out. I see a screw hidden right under here. Yep, there we go. So we'll pull that screw out that's right here. Looks like a Phillips screw. Can't see it very well. But just pulling those apart, can get down to it. Come on, buddy. and that'll allow us to pull this whole deal out of its entire socket. Yep, like I said, this is not my area of expertise, so I don't know the proper names of everything, but there's that. Alright, and now we should be able to move the entire deal. Just don't want to force anything. Be very, very gentle. This has an existing deal, so this should separate from there. This all gets replaced, so this should come with it. Okay, this one is not moving, so maybe we're missing something still. I'm looking at my new board to see if there's any screw that is missing, any screw port that we have not gotten something. We've got the 4 screws here. I think this comes apart. Okay, so this is like where it gets really, really rough here. So I don't want to be stressing anything out. Uh-oh. I've got the screw here for that part. Okay, there's that. And it looks like something's definitely still connected in. What is it? Looks like it's this keyboard. Oh, those are just buttons. What is it? Something under right here. There it is. Okay. Okay, easy, easy, easy does it. Okay, now we've got something here under this tape right here. Come on, buddy. Okay. There's a connector right here. And that is going to need to come out. I think this gets flipped up as well. Yep. Just our connectors like we've seen so far. And that's connected from the board. So there we go. Hold that out. Okay. And okay. Here's our hard drive, which can be slipped out now. The whole hard drive. Okay, there's that. We'll slip that back in afterwards. So we're missing something, which is this right here. We need this cable for the new one. It looks like it's just taped down. Oh gosh. Glued down would be the more accurate word. There we go. Okay. That's obviously going to go there, and that's going to go there. Okay. So I'm going to set this on the bubble wrap over there for a second so that I can better get this piece in right here. We're making progress. So this part is flipped up here. It's inserted down in there. There we go. And that'll better allow me to set this in for that. So that's about the trickiest spot. Now our existing keyboard is done. We should be able to just, just do that. All right, so that's done. Now we need to take our old one, or I mean our new one, and reverse it to match those
positions. Okay. And we'll connect it there. Fold it on down. Okay, that went good. That went really good. Okay. So now we've got our board ready to go back in. Okay. This seemed to be the tricky spot right here. We'll need to connect this one, and this will be much easier without the hard drive in the way now, so that'll be better. Okay. Okay. What else we got here? Okay, there we go. Good, good, good. That all went quite well, I think. I think. Okay. So now we're going to connect this deal in here, just like that, and we'll clip that down. There we go. So just going to verify that that's where we want it, and it is. Okay. Put our tape back there. Okay, this one gets inserted into the slot here. We had that one screw, that was this one, going down into here to anchor that in. Wow. Let's see if I got a better fitting. Oh yeah, got a better fitting deal here. Nice. Okay, nice and snug there. Now we've got our connector here. Gets inserted into right here. Come on, buddy. Alright. That went good. Okay, now we've got our connector here. Okay, what's up with this one? That one doesn't fit very tight. Look at how loose that is. That's got me a little nervous. What's up there? Oh, inserts more. That's what it is. There we go. Okay. That's done. Yay! Okay, now our hard drive is going to get connected right here and inserted and pushed in to our board. There we go. Okay, got that. It's got this little anchor piece, but we gotta insert all this down and in, and then the little anchor goes in like that. Very nice. Quiet. Okay. Now we have our little deal here. Those are in. This one just being a little stubborn. Nice. Not nice. Mean. There we go. Tag. It's good. Okay.
Okay, speakers in. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We lost our wire here somewhere, I believe. That's why it's a good thing that we haven't anchored anything down yet. We're missing. Shoot. No, this one, this is our speaker wire here. So it's on this side. So we're not missing anything there. Okay. It's right here. I remember. I remember. This one doesn't want to orient the correct way. There it is. It's in. Now it looks like we're missing something here. It plugs into that socket. What is that? Oh, that's the battery. Haha. Good. Okay, that freaked me out. And that's actually our last piece to go in. So now it's going to be the anchors for the hinges, hinge anchors. So we had the bigger screws right there. And that's the tricky part, is it becomes, well, I think it shows you right hinge and left hinge, so the two screws, black screws, so that's good. It's got the little arrows that are indicating those hinge screws. Might survive this thing yet. Yeah. Can't be celebrating yet. It's not done. Okay. This one I didn't like how that's set. I'm gonna take it out and then reset it back in. Get a better seat. There we go. Okay, we've got this little black anchor that goes in right here. That anchors that piece in. Okay. And then now is putting all our screws back in. So these inner ones are all the little shorter screws. So it's just a matter of getting them in and getting it done. One. And it's got little arrows on the ones. See the little white arrows? I guess I didn't notice this before, but those are all the ones that go in from this position. If it doesn't have an arrow, it doesn't get a screw yet, because those are the pass-through screws. And all of these arrows are the little shorter screws. So that should make this easier. They were thinking. They were thinking. Yay, Toshiba. Oh. Okay. It's the small things like that that help make a difference when you're dealing with something like this. It can be, you know, there's a lot to it. So, the little short screws here. Yay. Okay. What did we miss? Uh-oh. Oh no. I did not plug the keyboard in yet. And it's right here. I can see the thing for it. Oh shoot. I need to make sure that nothing's in there too strong. There we go. And I need to get the keyboard deal. Come on. A little misstep there. There we go. That would have made a huge difference. Obviously nothing's going to work.
without it being connected, and that's what we came to do. So there's the connection there. That's done. Whew. Again, don't be too hard on me. I've not done this particular keyboard before. This is a first round deal, so hopefully I get it in one shot. Okay, here's another screw right here, because this one you pretty much only get one chance in theory. I don't know. Ooh, that one's tricky. Oh gosh. There we go. Yay. Okay, we're all in. Making sure we're all connected on everything. All connected. Now is the battery. Speakers. Speakers. You can see how the speaker wire travels up over here and connected together right there. Here's the battery. Insert this all the way in. Okay. Now we recover. Just one final check, making sure there's no other screws that need to go in. I can check right here and make sure that this steel got inserted properly. Yep. Yes, it did. Touch board. All right. So now here's our back cover. This little deal broke off on this side. Just goes in right here. Probably will not matter. Okay. So let's see. I can probably put that in right there. Again, it won't really matter for anything. Okay. Clipping it back in. All clipped back in. And we can insert our screws, or we can try it out. It's probably a good idea at this point to just try it out, and we'll insert our screws after. Okay. So here goes. Moment of testing. Powered it on, and this thing takes a while to boot up, so yes. Date and time reset to default. Press OK. Uh-oh. Okay, English. And system time is going to be 2:45 p.m. and system date is going to be 12/17/2017. Looks like we did a little time travel and went back in time here. So we'll hit OK there. Okay, and time will be 2:46 p.m. Not sure if it's going by military time, so I'm going to see if this goes to 14. Yeah, it does. Okay. So that'd be military time, 14:46. Language is English. We are okay. Okay. Okay, how do we save and exit? Okay. Yes. Alright, here we go. And I guess I could have tried the keys, but I didn't try them yet. But here's our nice new keyboard. Here's our old keyboard. What was that? It just fell. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I've missed something. I've missed the power jack. Oh, shoot. So I'm going to have to take it apart real quick and put the power jack back in. It just plugs in. But obviously we need a way to power the machine, otherwise you'll never be able to charge it. You can see it right there missing. That should be pretty easy. So it's not critical to us at the moment. I can verify the keyboard works and then power it back down and put it back in. That was funny, sort of. It'll be funny later if this works. Otherwise, nothing's funny. It's all fun and games until your laptop doesn't work anymore. So it was a good thing to examine the keyboard, the old keyboard. There we go. Fire it up. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see you. Yes. I, O. We're all working. A. Okay. So I'm gonna go A1. Well, we're working. So I'm actually just going to power it down. I'm doing the hard power. I guess I could have done the regular power down, but I'll just hold the button. Okay. And now I need to re-separate it again, just like we did before, and then add our power deal in. All things considered, I'm very happy. Okay. Easiest way is right back here. And this one is the power deal. It's going to go right here. So you can see it right here. It's just, yeah, it's easy to make a little mistake like that. But hopefully watching the video, that'll spare you making that mistake. And there it is. So I'll insert it so it lines up. There we go. Okay. And let's put the screws back in. Okay, so now we just need to put our cover back on. Again, nice of Toshiba to put those little arrows where those particular screws would go. So anyway, now we'll just line this back up. And it just pushes back into place. Nice and easy. All of these screws were the same, so that was good. Again, anything you do with a computer, you're going to be doing it at your own risk, you know. That's just the brakes. So. But this was successful. Went good. Hopefully it doesn't happen again. Don't want to have to do that again, but if it did, at least we know it can be done. And so far we don't have any extra parts, which is a good sign. So yeah, I kind of searched for a video to do this, but there wasn't one, so now there will be. Lord willing, I can edit this. Thanks for bearing with it. This is my first time doing this, so I haven't done this before. Hopefully it was fun. That's a done deal. Okay, let's fire it up. Okay, power supply.
This one takes a little while. Hey, to clean the screen, that's a different story, but yep, log back in after and show you it working. Okay, so it's back up, fired up. Took a little while because it's kind of like the first time. So here's U, I, O, A, E, I, O, U. Everything's working, all the numbers working. Back in business. Good deal. All right. Thanks for watching Kung Fu Maintenance. Over now. A quick search on my YouTube channel of whatever your maintenance needs are. You should find a bunch of different material that'll be helpful to your maintenance needs.
Are you held by the cells of your flesh? Are you chained by the fear of death? Are you trapped by the stone of yesterday's sin? Look unto Jesus, he rose from the grave after the sins of the world were placed on his back. He offered up himself a living sacrifice. Look to the cross, behold God's Lamb, yeah. Said it is finished. Stone he has rolled it away. Son of man came to seek and save that which was lost. He came to show sinners the way out through his cross. Repent and believe and be born again. Ask and receive as God does send the Spirit of truth into your heart, cleansing your conscience, giving you a clean start. You are in a battle, surrounded by the angels at war. Do you hear the knocking?